Hi, my name is Oko and I live in Tokyo. And I just woke up. Well, I woke up I think like 2 or 3 hours ago. But I took a nap. I've been struggling with sleeping ever since I moved to Japan actually. So it's not a new thing. But it's worse now because it's quite hot. But yeah, and this is my attempt at vlogging. Let's see how it goes. So this is the reality of actually having moved to a different country with no money. I sleep on a futon. I still don't have anything. Like, I don't really have stuff that I use. For instance, I don't have an ironing board. I don't think I want an ironing board because also I'm not planning on staying in Japan for a very long time. And simply because there's no money. There's no other reason why I don't want to stay in Japan. It's because there's really no money. And in trying to not feel like I've started to settle in, I just decided, you know what, I'm not going to buy a lot of essentials because also, when I do leave Japan, then what? I have to sell everything and the admin. I really have to think about how I'm getting rid of my washing machine, how I'm getting rid of my fridge, and this futon, well, 2 futons. I'll make another video actually where I actually show you the first futon I got when I got here. Crazy. I was expecting like an entire bed situation, but it was just a stupid flimsy futon. But we'll see that. So yeah, I don't have a lot of things. I just have things that I kind of need to survive, like a plate or a mug or like a glass, you know? But I really don't want to feel like I'm investing in staying in Japan and then having to leave. But yeah, I also want to make a video where I actually really show people the reality of having to move from home to an international or a foreign country with next to nothing actually, but obviously with a bit of help from my family. But basically that reality, because also Japan is different to South Korea and China in terms of getting you flights, getting you an apartment, paying for that, paying for your accommodation during training, and making sure you have stuff to eat. So that experience was very different for me. But like I said, I'll make an entirely, why can't I? Anyways, I'll make an entirely different video. It's not going to be a vlog of me talking about that and just going into detail about everything that I went through with the move from South Africa to Japan. Also, I'm topless, gababoom, because I went back to a place where I started hating my body again. Body dysmorphia is a crazy thing. But I lost weight. I also lost a phone at some point. So yeah, one of the reasons why I'm going topless is I'm trying to force myself to love myself again while I'm working on myself. So yeah, because I think I'm my worst bully. I body shame myself more than anyone could ever body shame me. So one of the ways where I'm trying to not do that anymore, or andazaman, is just me being topless, and then we'll see the transformation and the change from where I am right now to where I'll be. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I also don't think we'll be shooting in the house because, as you can see from this position or in this part of the apartment, the lighting is bad. So I honestly don't think we'll be shooting in the house a lot, but I think just because I'm shooting for the first time and this video is probably so close to my face, hopefully it's not as close, but I think because I'm trying to get into everything, today we'll be shooting and we'll see how that happens. Tiny bathrooms, that's another thing that was a cultural shock, if you will, for me. How tiny the bathrooms are. Again, another video, separate video for that, and we'll see in that video how small showers are. But let me just give you a sneak peek. So this is how small everything is, and I will not be showing myself while taking a shower. For now. We'll see what happens. I think that would have to be on OnlyFans. See you in a bit. And we're back again. I hope nothing that's not supposed to be in the shot is in the shot. But yeah, here we are. So I've been willing to start shooting, I think, 2-3 weeks ago. Well, I got the phone, I think, like a week ago. I lost my phone. I went out partying in Tokyo, central Tokyo, by myself. I think I left the phone in one of the toilets at probably one of the stations. So, yeah, I couldn't find it. So, you can go to the Koban, which is like the police station, or go to the whatever train station, depending on the line that you're using, to go to Lost and Find. Lost and Found. Yeah, right, to get everything. But because I was so sloshed, I couldn't remember anything. I actually left here. Also, alcohol is very, very cheap here. So that thing I inip for like $30 of whiskey. And then also it's really hot here. I'm not gonna put on lotion, so please don't judge me. Just think it all on is alright. So that thing inip, got myself inip and got a can of, I can't think, I guess it's like a cider situation or like a spirit cooler, because it's not beer, but it's not sweet. So another thing is that alcohol here, yo, I think I need to get used to speaking on camera and just speaking on vlogs, because what the fuck is that? But anyways, alcohol here is not expensive. It's like really cheap and also quite potent. So there's this brand that's called Strong Zero, which is like 9%. So I had one of those, but I decided, okay, I need another can. So I got another can, which was like 7%. And that Shanghai and then a cocktail. Also, another fun fact, I still have my towel from Lotto Star. And it's been alive since 2022. And I decided to come with it to Tokyo. I also have another, I think, a t-shirt that I got from Big Brother, but yeah, I scroll up. So I drank and then I decided, okay, my son being, I think my time certain one time second. And I was like, okay, and this is what I'm using. I can't find Nivea. Well, there is Nivea, but it's too expensive, which is Nivea. There's papel. I can't find like in Nivea, right? And I'm not paying is kuntu na for bananting do tambisa. I was getting that tambisa for that matter. But anyways, I'm using Johnson's, and that's the only thing I use. Can't find things for skincare and cleansing and do with skincare. I don't like skincare routines and don't do any. I'm very close to the camera right now because I'm naked underneath. So anfunu visa. Hey, anfunu visa into ensebenza ngayo on screen. Yeah, but anyways, this is what I'm using. Lost my train of thought. It's gonna happen quite often, so please get used to it. But anyways, yeah, I drank that, and then I took a train from where I stay to Shinjuku, not Shinjuku Nichome, which is different. So I went to Shinjuku, which is like where it happens, where it's at, where the international clubs are. Guess international people are, you know, tourists. It's hip and happening. And I went to this other quite popular dance hall Caribbean club called Reggae Club Garam, but it was on a Monday since I couldn't go out over the weekend. So I was like, okay, let's just go out. And a colleague of mine was like, dude, you don't need to wait for the weekend here. You can literally go party whenever, wherever. Okay, I was like, okay, let's go. And then I went there and I had a great time. Then I went to this other, okay, that first club was quite, yeah, it was empty. It was Monday, and it was quite small. So I changed. I went to Club Garam. No, not Club Garam. I went to Club Warp, and yes, this is my City Varsity t-shirt. I'm out of white t-shirts and vests, so I'm just wearing this because I'm feeling maybe shit yet. I went to this other club called Club Warp, which has like, oh shit. It's gonna be very chaotic. Bear with me. Which has like 3 floors, guys. When I say 3 floors, I mean 3 floors. And not just small floor. Like, it's huge. It was huge. Yo, I partied there. So the last train is at 12 midnight. So I have to party until the first train, which is like around 6 a.m. I actually do have a video. I think I'm going to stitch it here. I'm going to
add it here. Hopefully I didn't delete it. The last video I posted on my WhatsApp, actually. So I'm gonna add that video so you can see how drunk I was. And then I guess I lost my phone somewhere between my commuting from Shinjuku to so I took the Yamanote line. I had to take the Chiyoda line. I don't know how I managed because I think at some point I was lost. Can't really remember. The only thing I remember is that when I opened my eyes, I was on the train and the time was 10 a.m. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, and then when I got home, fortunately I had everything else. So my residence card, my bank cards, like everything that's really important apart from the phone was there. My charger, my everything. And I'm so grateful I had everything because and there's been some because also I had my key. It was a lot. But yeah, anyways, so I had like an entire month because I couldn't get a phone. I tried getting a phone in contract from the company, the cell phone company where I got my SIM card. But I needed to authenticate or verify. You see what I'm talking about when I say it's hot? That's why I'm not from Mutambis. So I couldn't authenticate or verify my card through the app, so they couldn't give me the phone. So I had to wait until payday because also I can't use my card because my my limits, because my Konande scam say Uber. Like I used to get scammed, Uber scammed, like Uber rides, Uber Eats. So I went to Capitec and I changed my limits to uzero. So xa ndifuna ifoni yam or ikhadi lam, I have to go into the app, do limits. That's the only way I can do it. And I couldn't. And the cash in denial, fortunately, was I think 15,000 yen, which is like 1.5. And I had to survive on that until payday. So in an entire month, finally, I have to get train. It was a lot. So within that time, I had time to think, right? And I was thinking about how I actually really want to just shoot some content and share my life because I actually ran away from social media and I was like, I think I'm actually ready. And I will share a bit more about that in another video. But yeah, there's a lot, man. There's a lot that I feel I need to share and I feel I need to say. But yeah, let's leave it here for now because I think, yeah, I'm a bit late. It's like 10 past 12 and I still need to walk. See you now. So I'm finally leaving for work now and as you can see, really down, and it really doesn't help in Dobabati. It's business casual because it really doesn't help. It's still very hot. Not having a tie on doesn't help with anything. So I normally just leave my key in my post box because I don't want to lose it. I tend to lose things a lot, so I'm just trying to make sure that I don't lose my key. But yeah, this is me finally going to work. The time now is, I think, 18 minutes past 12. I think I'll be fine. Also because I'm not working too far from where I stay. I'm Namhlanje, because I normally change branches, right? And because I was sick, they moved me to a different branch to make up for one of those days. Right? And also, I'm a yapper, guys. I tried shooting without saying anything, but I feel a bit weird. So, and being a yapper, I'll always have something to say, I guess. But yeah, we'll try and not say anything. But let's go to work together. So I guess this is like kind of my neighborhood in a way. I sent one of the boys that I used to be busy with back in South Africa a video, I think. And he was like, and then I said, Japan is nyoga. And this is because of all these these lines. But yeah, this is where I stay, which is kind of the more poor side of Tokyo, if you will. So the more affluent, more expensive, or the north of Tokyo, is your Kachidokis, your Roppongis. So that's where like the people with all the money stay. So I stay because also I go to many branches. So this is kind of like central for me and the branches that I have to go to because I travel a lot and the houses are tiny. So that car, that Jeep, every morning or every time I pass here, it reminds me I need to work hard. So this is the space of Izindlu. They took this down in 3 days and they will rebuild. Imagine. So yeah. Die gele crossover gestaan. Oh, die gele crossover down. But it's really, really hot, guys. Like, I'm not joking when I say it's hot. And this is one of the routes that I take when I'm going to work. Yeah, the other one is a bit longer, which is crazy because I thought it would be shorter. But yeah, another thing here that would never happen in South Africa is people come first. No matter what happens, people come first. Cars need to wait for you. They cannot, even if the robots are open, but if people have to cross, they have to cross. They take a robot in Orlando, zebra crossing quite seriously. So this is kind of like, and I know it's like the center of our traditional stores in Marshalltown. But yeah, I guess this is like the center of where I stay. The different shops, I mean, it's quite close. It's close to the station, and this is where you can get like second-hand laptops and stuff. So there's a lot of restaurants around, a lot of businesses. There's actually businesses that are the same a lot here. There's a lot of that. So yeah. And we're getting closer to the station, the train station. So there's 2 train stations here. There's the main station, if I can put it that way, which is like the Joban / Chiyoda station, which is basically Kanamachi station. Has those lines, right? And then there's the Kesei station, right? So this is the station I normally take when I'm going to the different branches I go to. Okay, I wasn't trying to end that other video, but it happened abruptly. But yeah, I was trying to say that I unfortunately I can't video at work. Can't even have my phone out for some reason. Weird. Unless I'm on break, but they don't want us to, well, at least my manager doesn't want us to take videos at work and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the video here for now, and then probably see you guys on my lunch. I know I'm trying to look for a spot where I can kind of put my bag and try show you what I'm wearing, I guess. Yeah, and I'm wearing grasso. Oh shit. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. And I'm teaching kids as well, so I'll be on the floor, rolling around, pretending as if ndiyabathanda. Damn, man. I'll see you when I'm on lunch. So Yo, what's up? Finally on break and I'm getting something. I think I'm gonna get McDonald's. Let's go together. Cause it's kind of the same, man. Meal. Which one is it? It's this one. Also, it's a bit weird vlogging because people are quite conservative, so now especially because I'm using the back camera, so I think the vlogs are going to be a bit weird. But yeah, let's just try and see what happens.
2125ですね。お待たせいたしました。2125です。お待たせいたしました。
ありがとうございました。Have the food. Let's go back to work and have lunch. Okay, so my phone keeps falling and I don't have a tripod because, yeah, I'm just a baby. But yeah, I was basically saying that we're back and we have food. Got this, McDonald's, like you saw, got something to drink, and I got this barbecue sauce. But before I show you what I got, I think you did see when I was ordering, but anyways, I think it's still a bit weird and awkward shooting, especially because people in Japan are quite conservative, right? So having the phone out, shooting the content, people look at you like you're crazy. So I also just want to be a bit respectful, you know, about the surroundings and stuff like that. Because I know, especially on the train, they're like, nah, no phones whatsoever. Because I also don't seem like I'm a tourist, because I mean, I go on getting to work, so I'm fully like. But anyways, so I have the barbecue sauce. I got cool drink. I think it's Sprite. Yeah, Sprite with some ice. And so another thing that I love about McDonald's here, you have the choice to either get the fries or get the nuggets. So I always just get the nuggets. I always get the nuggets instead of the fries. Sometimes when I'm feeling like a bit back, I then order like extra fries, you know? And then I also got the Big Mac. And there's really no difference between McDonald's in Japan, McDonald's in South Africa. I mean, there are like the range is wider, obviously, but when it comes to the normal stuff, the Big Mac, it's really, I feel like a Big Mac is the same like everywhere. But anyways, let's try this out. Okay, itadakimasu. always does the job. They're believing in nuggets. Oh, and they're believers telling in nuggets, but also, so this is not an eating video. It's not a story time, or it's not a mukbang or mukbang, whatever the case may be, or whatever that shit is. So I won't be eating on screen. I am gonna have one more bite. Okay, let me drink a bit of this. Itadakimasu. It's Sprite. And let's bite this. Oh, this is another thing that I love doing with my burgers. You know, it's always like it's plain on this side, so I just put the barbecue sauce here. Yeah, and then I save a bit for the nuggets, obviously, and then do this, and then smash it, and then we get into it. Okay. Okay, last time. Itadakimasu. Guys, one thing about me, I will eat takeout. Last night I bought pizza from Domino's. I always get like the quattro with the different flavors because it's 12 slices, so it's like 3, 6, 9, 12 different flavors. I had that this morning, but I didn't shoot that because I wasn't sure if I was going to start shooting, and then I took a nap and then I woke up, so I had already eaten. But yeah, so this is me on my lunch, and I will see you after I'm done with work and on my way home. I still need to decide what I'll be eating. Am I cooking, or I think I'm probably going to get something from 7-Eleven because I'm really not about cooking, not this week. I think because I had lost my phone and I was starving, basically starving for like a month. Yes, but I'm China this month, so I'm just eating takeouts. But yeah, see you. So this is like a smoking area, because in Japan you can't smoke like anywhere. You need to go to designated smoking areas. And this is just the route that I then take home, I guess. Let's go home. I think I'm going to go to, what's this? 7-Eleven, get something to eat, because I'm quite hungry. With the McDonald's I had. Get something to eat, and then drink. Yeah, I'm definitely drinking. We're definitely doing that. Yeah. It's weird. Like, I'm really trying to talk, but I'm like, fuck, people are looking at me. They are looking at me. And they are probably wondering, who am I talking to? Because, but I actually really don't mind. I don't care. But yeah, I actually really don't mind. I think I actually enjoyed. I really enjoyed today, just vlogging. I think it was not as hectic because also I wasn't vlogging that much. Okay, so we're getting close to 7-Eleven, and I actually love this street. First time I actually got to Kanamachi, which is where I stay. I was walking from the station to where I stay, and I took this street. It was so whimsical at the time. Don't think you can see that now, but yeah, it was crazy for me because also it was my first time here. But yeah, this is 7-Eleven. Let's see what we can get. Okay. Yeah. If they don't have food, it's fine, but I'm definitely getting alcohol. Yeah, this is what I want. So I tried this other drink here, and I was actually mixing it with whiskey. I think, wait, 31.68. I think I'm actually gonna have 2 of these. I'm gonna have 2 of these. And then let's look for something to eat. Oh. And I don't think they have what I want, but I'll get something just so I have something in my stomach. I do have snacks at the house, so I don't think I have to take snacks. Maybe something sweet. Let's take these. I actually kind of enjoy these. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we're eating, just so we don't drink on an empty stomach. I think I'll have to end up cooking, actually. Okay, Kanamachi and one. Yeah. And here. Again, I'm not I guess I'm and the husband to teach into team. One. Yeah, one. And here. Yes. This and here. Okay. So, yes, and then go. I want to promote Gauza. Hello. So tired, but yeah, we're back again, and we're finally back at the house, and let's make a cocktail. This is what I say, like, while getting undressed. I just wanted to share my experience today with the shooting. It was a bit, I think, just overthinking. I think, like I said in the beginning of this video, I was just overthinking the whole thing with the shooting and stuff. I think that's one of the reasons why I took so long to shoot. But anyways, so I have my glass, Coca-Cola glass, and we have our whiskey, right? We have whiskey. So I had 2 bottles of whiskey, but I'm left with this one. Yeah, this man that I don't know what I'm doing with him, but yeah. So he bought me this bottle of whiskey, and we're just gonna add that. Okay, not too much. Then that should be fine. Also, we want to get drunk, but not too drunk, not too quickly. Right, and then we have tonic water. Ooh. Yeah, so we have tonic water. I think you can see it. Also, I'm using my back camera, so I can't really see or tell what's happening there. But we have tonic water. Just a bit of tonic water. Really hope this comes out the way it normally does. But I think the glass is also quite small. But anyways. Then we have lemon sour. Oh! Yeah, so we have lemon sour. Just a bit, not too much, because it is quite sour. For some reason I thought this would taste like lemonade, but it definitely does not taste like lemonade. And then finally, the real McCoy. So this, I drank this, I think I started drinking it, first time I had it was 2 days ago. That's when we did this concoction cocktail situation, but I really enjoyed it. So like I said earlier, oh wait. So like I said earlier, the alcohol here, is cider, but it's really not that sweet. I'm yet to find something that's like really sweet, but this is really tasty. Massive. Oh. Yeah. Ocho what overworked and underpaid. That's literally how I feel. That's literally what I'm going through. But sabasathini ke masive ngoba injani. It's the one. Oh, it's time some. It's the one. It's the one. It's the one. It's the one. But yeah, so I had a great day actually today. So my first lesson was, it was amazing. Best lesson of the day. And then my second lesson was a bit weird. I had an older gent. Oh, and I turned to so he was just like, he was asking unnecessary things, and he was wasting time. So that was a bit wonky. Then I had my break, and then I had my kinders. First time teaching that kinder class because I'm covering at a different school, right? So I'm not used to those kids. So they were a bit, it was hectic, it was crazy, but target. When it comes to kids, they know I'm great with kids. So yeah, that's why I keep getting like a lot of kids classes. So I was able to get through that, and then I had 5 more lessons, and then yeah, they were cool. They were great. At least it was not group lessons. It was one. Yeah, it was just one person in the class, and that was good. So that was my day. Today is Tuesday. But anyways, yeah, today was Tuesday, the 26th of May. That was my day. I really hope you enjoyed spending my day with me. I do know there's a lot more that I didn't shoot, but yeah, I think it's fine. I am comfortable the way I shot everything, and I think going forward, I'll do that. I also just wanted to add that I'm really not about aesthetics, guys. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why I stayed away from social media for such a long time. It's because I put so much pressure on myself about shooting things that are aesthetically pleasing, the beautiful edits and stuff like that. I'm really not trying to do that. I think I just want to shoot as I go. Even with the editing, I'm not going to break my... And this was goishisa. I'm not going to do that. I really just hope that you enjoy my content, you enjoy my yapping, and you engage with my content. And I can't believe I'm back to saying this, but please do subscribe, do share, do hit that notification button. Please do comment below. Tell me what you'd like to see. Tell me what you would want me to share. Let's engage. Let's have that conversation. I think people that have been here, because I do have some old videos from back in the day, like 5 years ago, when I started shooting for YouTube. You know how open I am. I overshare. I use this platform as if it was my WhatsApp status, because I am what? A WhatsApp influencer. I will try to be on TikTok. Can't promise. I can't make any promises. I think I've lost my Instagram account. I'm still gonna try to go back into it. If it doesn't work out, it's okay, but I will be on YouTube and I will be sharing a lot. So there's different things that I've planned. So I did actually write down everything that I want to shoot, everything that I want to say, everything that I want to share. So again, please do share, like, hit the notification button, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get talking. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time when I share some deep stuff about myself, as per usual. See you then. Have a great... Oh my gosh. Have a great night. See you on the next video. Bye. Oh, great.